What is that sweater?
Peacekeeper.
Oh, shout out Devin.
He drops some hoodies. They're very good. Half the stuff I wear on this show is from Peacekeeper. So you know what? This video, they're going in the description. Devin, when all that moolah comes in from that Bandecfolks push that Lander gets, you can thank us. What is up, Bandecfolks? Welcome back to our channel. Today, Phil, I thought we would sit down, and I don't have a joke prepared. I'm going into this as if I have some sort of joke prepared, and I don't. It's where we're at, baby. We're gonna listen to Monk's new track. Monk is a band, if you're relatively new to the channel. We sat down with Frank. He actually was from Sudbury, I believe, right? Or somewhere in that area. He was formerly in the band Vicious Cycle, if you remember them. Mm-hmm. And now he heads Monk as the vocalist. Their first EP was like this kind of cool sort of hardcore punk record, but with the lyrics very focused on meditation and Buddhism. And there's actually a giant Frank-led meditation as the last track, basically. Really cool. The cover of Brutal by Olivia Rodrigo, super cool. That EP also had Dan and Ian Romano on it.
Yeah, that was super cool. And they helped kind of shape the sound. He kind of described to them what he wanted to do, and they kind of came forth and kind of created this in a magical way. Great EP. This is a new single, or is this off an album? Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, so this is a new single, and that's actually why I bring up, sorry, I have something in my eye.
Gross.
Oh, it's just a little, I was gonna make a cum joke. What's happened to us? It's just a little cum.
It's just a little gelato.
We have to stop. The reason I bring up Dan and Ian Romano working on the first EP is because I guess I don't know, but I don't believe that's going to be the case moving forward. I'm assuming it's the band he works with in LA. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming it's people who are actually involved now. So it makes me wonder, is this new single going forward going to sound like Monk as we know it from the EP? Or now that he's working in a band and he's potentially working with these people in the studio with them, are we going to start to get something different? Because the way Frank explained it was that Monk was sort of he explained what the vision was and they just sent him songs. You know what I mean? And then he would write over those. And it sounds great. You're getting a hardcore punk EP from Dan and Ian Romano and Frank. It's going to sound good. But I'm really curious to see if now we're going to get something a little more honed into exactly what Frank's vision would be. And as just a little bonus treat, this song has Brennan from Counterparts in it. So maybe this will be one of the heavier Monk songs we've ever heard. They have 2 new singles out now, and we're going to check out Dark Side of the Mind. Okay.
All right.
They are definitely leaning into more of an actual hardcore realm here. Yeah. Music video is so cool. It's really unnerving. Yeah, especially when you think of the video Cool and Collected, which we loved so much. There was such a playful nature to it, right? And
a positive message.
Yeah, and this song is called Dark Side of the Mind, and it's this uncomfortable, the most uncomfortable you would get listening to a Monk song. And dude, this is exactly what I was saying when I brought up that he's probably writing with new people now. This is miles heavier than the rock EP. Monk Rock was a great EP, and I really liked it for what it is. But I'm really excited to hear him do this more gritty hardcore stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's what's awesome about Monk is Frank is he is the brainchild behind the band, so he can kind of just do what he wants with the band. This is giving me big, like, Weekend Nachos, trash talk vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, the riffs are simple, but like it's very aggressive in your face. Super cool. Love to see Frank this angry. You know he's talking about something important.
Speaking of trash talk, a couple days ago, I checked my Spotify new songs, and I saw that there was a new trash talk song, and I almost shat my pants. And it was just some AI generated like techno bullshit. So sick, dude. I'm so hyped on this. Hearing him with just some Weekend Nachos fucking power violence ass breakdown behind him is just music to my ears.
Incredible.
Oh my god, this is exactly what I was hoping.
Brendan, right at the end there?
Yeah, and over that second breakdown. Like, it's like obviously like they didn't have him in the video because I'm assuming they didn't fly him out. Brendan's really been leaning into his like end, like just like growl screaming stuff, and it sounds so vicious. He's really become like great with that in that like sort of like deathy genre now too.
Oh, he's legendary, and you know, great to call Canadian as well. You know, love our Canadian folks. Both Brennan and Frank are Canadian born, although Frank spends most of his time in LA. He is still from Canada.
Still from Canada, baby.
We love that. And yeah, I know this song was super aggressive, super heavy. I imagine really loud and aggressive live. You turn up those fuzz pedals, you make that friggin' bass tone sound thumping live. You can really give this performance a hell of a ride when you see them. So yeah, if you ever get the chance to see them, Monk, absolutely go out of your way. They're a fun band. They like to do really interesting things, and they're good people. Ultimately, I think that's what's really cool about this. Frank has got some really important lyrics, saying a lot to the music video and what was happening in it. And again, it was very disturbing, very unsettling. Kind of, you know, it reminds me of when Gabe from The Office has the video of the unsettling, where it's just like all sorts of things that are making you uncomfortable.
What's the story?
There is no story.
Yeah, it seems like there isn't a narrative. Maybe the filmmaker realized that even narrative is comforting.
But of course, it's Frank. So after having a nice chat with him, I know ultimately there's some sort of creative mind behind it. Done really well, executed really well. Loved to see this.
Yeah, it was kind of like Frank took his like he reset his skill tree and he moved from the light monk tree path to the dark monk tree path, and now we're he switched his abilities. He grinded enough currency. And you know what? He's having fun with it, and we really like it. This was really good. I'm stoked to hear them coming this heavy. Keep it coming. Keep it unpredictable. Have your circle pit parts. Have your meditative parts. But give me more grimy, scary breakdowns, because me likey. Thank you so much for watching our reaction of Dark Side of the Mind by Monk. What did you think? Let us know in the comments below. Did you like it? You better have. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Maybe by the time this video comes out, that's the case. But whether it is or not, you hitting subscribe is going to help us out. So please, God, hit the button. We need it so badly. We are Lander affiliates as well. That's a music mixing and mastering software. So if you're looking to spice up your tunes, give the Lander affiliation link a click and see what sort of savings we can offer you. And we also want to give a big shout out to our member More Soy Sauce. He's the GOAT. He gives us a little bit of money per month to help keep this thing going. If you want to join the prestigious ranks of More Soy Sauce, you can go ahead, go to our join button. We only got one tier for you. It's only 2 Canadian bones. How do we fill? I was trying to make a Dark Side of the Mind joke.
Dark Side of the Moon.
No.